Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. How many of you want happiness? Raise your hands. How many of you do not want happiness? Raise your hands. You have not understood anything. Okay, I'll ask other question. Who wants food? He who is hungry. Am I right? Who wants water? He who is thirsty. Who wants happiness? He who is miserable. So, my dear miserable ones, the search for happiness is the most miserable search for happiness. Don't search. If you read this title, I don't know what you have understood and what Mukesh Bhai had in his mind, but what I understood is mantras are unlimited. Not happiness. Constantly struggling to get happiness. See? And because of this struggle, our whole life is a great story of one episode of miseries after another. See? And to discover, see, don't get happiness, discover happiness. Like, my lungi is covered by the shawl. So if you want to see my lungi, it is not to be created, it has to be discovered. That which is gained after discovery is already existing. Scientific discovery. There is nothing like scientific creation. You see? Because everything is already existing in the nature. Like the happiness. It is already there. But I can't talk louder than this. Okay. So, are you able to hear? Therefore, we have to first take one clear understanding in our heart that never try to get happiness in life. Nobody got till date. All those who have, they discovered. See? Take this very simple thing like love. A young boy and a young girl, when they interact in a most inauspicious moment, when there is a Ashtadashi, that time they fall in love. Isn't it? And when they fall in love, they get hurt. And when they get hurt, they come to us, Swami, please help. So I say, go to the hospital and correct your fractures. This is love as a verb. See, when a girl and a boy, they love each other, it is used as a verb. I love you. So love is a verb. And verb is leading to action. And action is that which begins in time and ends in time. For example, I am talking. Speech is an action. So I am talking, it will begin and it will end also. Thank God. In the same manner, that happiness which is used as a verb, has a limited experience. But say, take the second understanding of love. The love between the mother and the child, their love is not a verb. There it is a noun. See? The mother has love for the child. See? Has love. So here love is a noun. It's not a verb. See? Now see the same thing. I as a mother love my son. So here it is a noun. Now I as a mother come in contact with my daughter-in-law. So immediately the noun gets converted into verb. Right? And then there are two types of mother-in-laws. One type of mother-in-law is the mother-in-law to the son-in-law. And second type is the mother-in-law to the daughter-in-law. See? Now all of those of you who are son-in-laws, when you go to your sasural, that time how much respect, reverence and comfort and value you are given, and you feel you are respected. No, it is the sympathy. Because they know what stuff they have given you. So it is something like, the marketing strategy. Buy one mattress and take 2 pillows free. See, the same manner. First of all, hook that fellow for life. And once in a while you call him and Jawai Bapu, and his Bapu glows in the air. See the difference. So when love is a noun, it has no limit, it is unlimited. When love is a verb, it is limited. Exactly the same way. There is humming, Ajay. Remove the humming. So when happiness is unlimited, it is not created. It is. And when happiness is limited, it is created. It is not real happiness. See how simple it is. Now take few examples to understand this. A Bengali, if you want to please a Bengali, very difficult situation. This is just an example. See? Bengalis cannot be pleased. And the most wonderful part is, I was in Delhi in Chittaranjan Park. It's a Bengali colony. And like Gujaratis cannot pronounce sh. Sh is pronounced as s. Similarly, Bengalis cannot pronounce s. They say sh. Peculiar. Two extremes, one to the west, other to the east. So I was talking on Gita and they were repeating after me. One verse in Bhagavad Gita is Sankaro narakayaiva kulagnanam kulasyacha. Sankara means crossbreeding. So the Bengalis repeat Shankaro narakayaiva. Shankaro ji ko bhej diya narak mein. See. Now this happiness that you had after listening to a joke, be attentive. Where from this happiness has come? Has it come from the indulgence with the worldly objects? You have got a very good house, you have got a very good car, you have got a very good wife. These are just examples. It has not come from there. Whenever you are happy, you are yourself. And yourself is happiness. The moment there is someone else, miseries begin. See? But we don't understand this, and therefore a young, healthy, educated, free boy starts thinking. Because he had not recognized this happiness, he starts thinking, what a life without a wife. He starts thinking. Actually, the original word is not W-I-F-E, it is W-I-F-I. See? And then he just starts thinking, unless I get married, I will not be happy, I will not be happy. So, he is trying to get happiness through an action of marriage. See? And has any one of us done anything in our life to become miserable? No. See? We take food. For what? For becoming miserable. But we do become miserable. See? We get married. Who got married for becoming miserable? Nobody. But who got happy after marriage? Nobody. See? So all our actions in life, they are aimed at getting happiness. Not only the actions, but also the withdrawal. See, both pravritti and nivritti. Getting involved and getting withdrawn. Both things. See? So, one German lady, she met me somewhere after one of my retreats in Germany, and she said, "Hey Swami, where were you all these years?" I said, "I don't know." This is one thing I learned from the American NRI children. And this is the best example and the best answer to any question. Anybody asks, "Swamiji, where are you going?" I don't know. Where are you from? I don't know. After 2 minutes, he gets frustrated. You are making me frustrated. I don't know. So I used that Mahamantra to tell her, I don't know. He said, no, not that way. Had you come in my life 25 years before, I said, even then I would not have married you. Be clear about it. He said, no, not that. I would not have divorced 3 times. Hat trick. Then I said, okay, never mind. Now don't try 4th time, okay? Then I said, now I have got a question. So first time I got married to get happiness. Then I got divorced for getting happiness. Isn't it? Otherwise, why you should get divorced? Then second time again I tried get married with a hope, vain hope of getting happiness. Then again I divorce so that I should be happy. In short, if you look in our own life, what we have been doing is only this. Either get into the world to get happiness or get out of the world to get happiness. See? So people get married to get happiness. Here they fail, then they become Swamis. See? And after they become Swamis, just to, like, a makeup. Like, Grihasthas have got makeup. And you know what is the makeup? To cover the breakup. So these frustrated, married, divorced married people, they become Swami. And when they become Swami, for what? For becoming happy. And therefore they add Ananda to their name. One child asked me this question, Swamiji, why you people have got this Ananda at your name? I said, why? Is it a monopoly of Devananda or what? See? So that Ananda is added to the Swami's name only for this thing. Are yaar, at least for name's sake, be happy. See? And he who is happy alone is one with the Lord. See? You can imagine if you were there, what you would have done. When, in the first chapter of Gita, Arjuna was crying. Katham bhishma maham sanghe dronam cha madhusudana ishubhi pratiyodsyami pujarao varisudana. This is how Arjuna said. But these chanting fellows, they don't bring this bhav in that. Katham bhishma maham sanghe dronam cha madhusudana. Are Ram Ram Ram. So, that time, how Bhagavan Krishna dealt with him. He did not cry along with Arjuna. He gave him left and right, and with a smile on the face. Thank God this war did not happen in UP. If this war had happened in UP, there would have been a smile on Bhagavan Krishna's face. Now just take this point very clearly. What exactly we mean by happiness? I am a Swami, a real one, not a fake one, not fake Ananda, Pakada Ananda. So, one man came to me, a husband. Normally people who visit us, we can see from their face who they are. But one case I failed. One young boy, maybe about late 20s or early 30s, he came and he asked me, Swamiji, I have got some question. I said, before you ask, I have a question. Are you married? He said, no, my face is like that. Married people have got a glow on their face. See, I was telling this reporter, people ask any type of questions to us. There is no reference, there is not any question. In one college, they asked me the question, medical college somewhere. Swamiji, they say that those who are bald from the front, they are intelligent. Those who are bald from the back, they are thinkers. I want to ask you a question. Those who are totally bald, what they are? So I told, those people, they think they are intelligent. But they are not. All these things I am telling you only to let you experience that this happiness that you are experiencing is discovering. That's all. It is not created. Therefore, there is no effort in this. See? Don't create happiness. See? If you want to become happiness, coming is associated with going. But being happy is different than becoming happy. It is something like this. So one husband, he came and talked to me. The Swamiji, I am extremely miserable because of my wife. I don't know what should I do, blah, 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 blah. I said, you are asking a counseling to a wrong person. I don't have a wife how to deal with. You should go and ask Bhagavan Krishna. He had 16,108. He is the authority on husbands. So, no, please tell me. Now, this is the case. Now, I deal this case in two ways. One way the case is dealt with, like a Swami should deal with. Other, the case is dealt with like a non-Swami will deal it. See? So first of all, as a Swami, I deal this case. So he comes and tells, the Swamiji, I am very miserable because of my wife, I don't know what I should do. So I tell him, look here, husband is a common noun or a proper noun? He says, Swamiji, Am I in a grammar class or what? I said, no, you answer my question, don't argue. So, husband is a common noun. Correct? He said, yes. Then, second question. When it is a common noun, everything associated with the common noun is common. Meaning, there is no husband in this world who is happy. Really? Yes. Oh, I thought I am the only husband who is miserable. No, every husband. Take from the mythological stories, Rama, was he happy? See? Because wife itself is defined as worry is invited forever. So you cannot be happy. Really, Swamiji, everybody is miserable? Yes. Then he was happy. Then it is okay. See? Now the second way I deal, the same question. He comes and asks, I am very miserable because of my wife. And I, as a Swami, I confide in him and say, hey, don't tell anybody, yaar. But I also miserable, no wife. Now tell me, will anybody call me a Swami? Think. As a Swami has lost his freedom to be miserable, in the same manner, discard your freedom to be miserable. That is what Bhagavad Gita says. See? Tam vidyat dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannitam sa nishchayena yoktavyaha yogaha anirvinna chetasa. Yoga is not twisting the body. Normally, yoga is understood this way. Like the terrorists go with a gun in their thing, the yoga students go with a mat there, everywhere they go. And wherever they go, फटाट से open करके लेट, shavasana. And the most funny part I am surprised about is yoga. All asanas are referring to the animals. Bhujangasana, Ushtrasana, Gardhavasana. No human asana. So this yoga is making animals out of you. Don't do that. Hey friends, that is not the yoga. It is only a money spinning technology. This is not make in India, this is made in India. See, actually if you study yoga according to Patanjali, what Patanjali's definition of yoga is and what is being said throughout the world is 100% opposite. Patanjali says, Sthira Sukham Asanam. This is the Yoga Sutra. Sthira Sukham, steady bliss. Where is the question whether you sit in one posture without movement for half an hour, 1 hour, yoga? Simply sitting in one posture for a long period, all buffaloes are the greatest yogis. See? One small mosquito comes and we get disturbed, and before the buffalo, the truck comes, so she has the chewing gum in the mouth. So what? See, friends, yoga is sthira sukham, steady bliss. Steady bliss can come if it is uncreated. See? And this can be discovered in life. Patanjali gives the technique. Then I will come to the definition of yoga according to Bhagavan Krishna, how they are the same, but wrongly interpreted. Then Patanjali says, how our happiness can be steady. Sthira Sukham. That is called as asana. Very simple technique. First technique is Prayatna Shaithilya. And second technique is Ananta Samapattibhyam. Two techniques. Prayatna Shaithilya means remain effortless. Wherever there are efforts, two things happen. One, Mr. I is born. And second, you get tired in life. See? A government servant wants retirement because even the government is really tired of him. Retired means really tired. Who really tired? Government is tired. Arey Baba, jao. See? So how it can be avoided? So prayatna shaitilya means what? Whenever we are at peace with ourselves, you are effortless. Whenever there are efforts, we want to prove something to somebody. Alas, we don't know what we want to prove and to whom. Don't try to prove anybody to anybody. See? Take one or 2 points about this. There was a young boy in his class 10 or so, some small town somewhere. And I visited them, got down from the train, took a auto rickshaw, this manual rickshaw, I reached that small house. And when I reached there, that old mother told this young boy that, hey, go and get, yogurt, dahi from the market because so many people will come. Swami is coming, there will be a lot of crowd. So we have to make some kind of sweet dish, rikhanda, etc. So go and get the yogurt. So she gave him 2 buckets. Go and get it. He started looking at his mother. Mommy, do you understand anything? I will go with the bucket in the market like this. What people will say? I am not going to go. And that very moment I reached there. I said, Mama, don't worry. Anyway, rickshaw is there, I'll go and get it. So I took the bucket, went and got the yogurt and came back. Poor fellow, he was on fire. Everybody, see, he has come our house as a guest and nobody sends a Swami to get bucket full of dahi from the market. I said, Mama, don't scold him, you don't understand him. He's so right. Because when he will go with 2 buckets in the market to get the yogurt, what people will look at him and the whole town will come to a standstill. Like when Bhagavan Krishna was going with the cows in the forest, the whole Gokul used to come stand still. In the same manner, this latest edition of Bhagavan Krishna. When I said like this thing, he said, Swamini, you are pulling my leg. I said, no, I don't touch the legs of the stupids. Now his problem was what people will say. Live for yourself. Don't bother about the world. But we are all the time, क्या कहेंगे लोग? अरे कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का देखो सबको मालूम है. शरीफ बन करके बैठते. Just get this point. It is so simple. It's not difficult. This example I had given in one of my talk about being effortless. Those of you who have forgotten, it's good. It happened when I went from Bombay to Heathrow, 9 hours flight almost. By the time you come out through all the formalities, it takes another 1 hour, 10 hours. Then I had to drive for about 3 hours. And in a church, their lecture was organized, Message of Gita for Humanity. So, when we are going, that lady who was driving me, I said, Mama, probably we are going the wrong way. You don't have to tell me, Swami, I have been here for last 35 years. I said, that doesn't disqualify you from making mistakes. And she continued. After about half an hour, 45 minutes, I think, Swami, what you said is right. We have taken a wrong exit. What should we do? I said, follow Indian technique. Go wrong way. No, we can't do it here. I said, then suffer silently. So we had to go 40 miles to take a U-turn and then we came. By the time we reached the church, 1 hour late. So I was praying to the Lord, let all of them go so I can enjoy. But they were all sitting there. So when they say, Swamiji, we are waiting for you. So right from the car I got down without going to bathroom also. Straight away lecture for 1.5 hours, then little bit of socializing, tea, coffee. Then I went to my host and hostess house. We had dinner there. And thereafter there was one documentary on Tibet, very beautiful documentary. I was watching that. Now this lady who came to drive me, drop me, she said, Swamiji, how come you are not tired? You are still watching the go and sleep. I said, it's not your business. You do your job. Don't tell me what I should do. No, I want to know. How come you are not tired? I want to be like you. I said, you cannot be like me. Why? No beard. See, wisdom is directly proportionate to the length of the beard. See, if longer the beard, more the wisdom. Shorter the beard, doubtful the wisdom. And no beard. That is why I didn't say, you are saying in your mind. See, friends. Then I told that lady, I said, Mama, listen now. You are struggling to prove something to somebody. But you don't know what you want to prove and to whom and who cares for you. See, friends, be confident with what you are doing. If you lack self-confidence, God cannot help you. On the contrary, faith in God is manifested as self-confidence. A person who has self-confidence alone can be happy. A person who doesn't have self-confidence, he is always miserable. See? One day, one lady learned driving car in Bombay. And she said, Swamiji, now I have learned driving car, I can take you anywhere. You want, you please tell me. I said, yes, very good. I was thinking about it. Let's go to Bhendi Bazaar from Andheri. So when we are going, halfway Shivaji Park comes, Dadar. So she parked the car there. I said, Mama, we have to go to Bhendi Bazaar. Why did you park the car here? No, Swamiji, very nice parking place. Hare? Have you come all the way to park a car in a place which is available? I said, I had to go further. No, we'll take a taxi and go. I said, no, why like this? Swamiji, I can't reverse the car. Now tell me, a person who doesn't have confidence, can he or she happily drive the car? So, what is the mantra of happiness? Be confident with whatever you do. And this confidence comes only by one practice if you cultivate. And that practice is, whatever you do wholeheartedly. We do with a hole in the heart. Not wholeheartedly. See? Because that habit is developed, Even if you are taking food, enjoy every bite. Then it is good. See? Otherwise, what happens? It is something like this. Somebody's house I went for lunch or dinner. And when I was taking food, I said, Mama, give me a little bit of salt and ghee tadke wala. And also give me achar. So when I asked for, she told me, she gave and she said, Swamiji, my husband never tells me whether there is less salt or less sugar or anything. He just eats like that. I said, look here, I am not a buffalo. I enjoy food. See, friends, whatever you do, be attentive. Whatever you do, discover happiness in that doing. Don't do anything to get happiness. See, our problem is this, that we bring up the children. So that in the old age, they will look after us. In the old age, who looks after the old fellows? He will look after his beautiful wife or you. See? But his oldies don't understand. They are always outdated. They are never up to date. And as a result, they are miserable. इसके लिए इतना किया. What you have done? 9 महीने पेट में पाला, पीठ पे रखती. See, friends, this is the basic principle of happiness. Don't do anything in life to get happiness. Whatever you are doing, let every action of your life be an opportunity to express happiness. You can never be miserable thereafter. And this goes still further one step. All actions are done in the present. You cannot do any action yesterday, nor can you do anything tomorrow. Number one. Number two, we have no option but to live in the present. There is no option. So two things. No option but to live in the present. All actions are done only in the present. Now third option. If you express happiness through every action that you do, you will be always happy. See? But what we do, after I do this thing, then I will get that thing and then I will become happy. So we are postponing our happiness in the future period of time and the future never comes. Net result, in the present, we have designed to be miserable. Now where is the cause? Struggle. I want to prove something to somebody. Don't try to prove anything to anybody. Somebody calls you fool, you scold him, don't underestimate me. You don't know, I am from Maharashtra, Mahamurkha. Maharashtrians are not anything ordinary, everything Maha. See? Fool? No, Maha-fool. Kola? No, Maha-kola. Confusion? No, Maha-confusion. See, friends. Therefore, this principle you recognize in your heart, that we have no choice but to live in the present. All actions are done in the present. Every action is only a means to express happiness. 24/7 you will remain happy without chanting a mantra. These mantra chanting fellows are most miserable. They'll take the bag in the hand, and take out this finger out from the hole. It is meant for having chuna. Those who eat the pan, they have chuna always in this, दूसरे को भी लगाना, स्वयं को भी लगाना. And then in that bag there is a mala. And they go on chanting. And that mala get entangled inside, because there is a matchbox and bidi. And then jhatka, like a thermometer. Ram, 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 Ram. Don't struggle for anything in life. Relax. See? If you want to really remain happy, don't become happy, remain happy. These are the basic principles. So, happiness is, according to Patanjali, prayatna shaithilya. Don't struggle in life. We struggle when we go the wrong way. See? If you are swimming along the current of the river, there is hardly any struggle, is it not? But you swim across the current or against the current, then there is a lot of struggle. So whenever we are struggling in life, we are going the wrong way. There is no struggle. Relax. See? So, prayatna shaithilya. Now why we struggle? Because our I is very strong. I want to prove before the world I am better than others. But nobody asks you this question. This principle I learned from one of my great mama who is no more. Her name was Bhagwati Amma. She used to stay in Badrinath, a Nepali lady. She came when she was hardly 15, 16 years of age to stay in Badrinath for 1 month, and she never went back. And she used to be so sweet, so cute. She said, "Oh, ek mahina pura ho hi nahi raha, main kya karu?" How cute. And when I used to go, I used to lie down my head in her lap, and she used to play with my beard. It was a regular feature. So one day I told her, I said, "Mama, I have decided no more lectures, enough is enough." So she smiled, laughed. I said, "Hey, why are you laughing? You are making joke of me or what?" No. He said, "No, you have made a joke of yourself." So how come? Whose question you are answering? How beautiful it is. When you say you want to stop giving lectures, who has asked you to give lectures? And who has asked you to stop lectures? See, friends, wherever there is this I, all the problems crop up in life. So to be happy, you have to be egoless. And what is ego? उसने बोला, इसने बोला, क्यों बोला, किस लिए बोला, is more dangerous than ई बोला. That ई बोला is nothing but ego बोला, nothing else. Ego only makes a lot of noise. See? This I has to be discarded. And how the I is born? When we are identified with the finite, I is born. When you disidentify from the finite, the I dissolves. See. Take for example, north, east, west, south. These are the directions. Now those who are under the influence of these directions, they are the victims of Feng Shui and Vastu Shastra. Everywhere they will be fixing, those pointed things. So when you go, you hit, what is, nahi, ye bhalai ke liye. No, there is the energy flow going this way, that way. In Bengal, they have got Mukherjee, Chatterjee, Banerjee, but there is no energy. And they all the time talk about, no, we should have this, we should have that, and then it will be good. So when you are identified with the directions, you are identified with the finite. And how the finite is produced? What is the East? East is space referred with reference to the relationship between the sun and the earth. Is it not? That is East. Now you discard the conditioning of earth as we do in deep sleep. You people must have done before sleeping, when the children sleep, the oldies in the house, or what you call Dadima, Nanima, Ba, etc. So they tell, see, don't face your feet to the south, it is not good, you have to sleep like this. So the child says, okay. And at night, he is moving in 360 degrees. Now that time, where are the legs? Is it in the south or the north or the east? So what is ego? Ego is identification with the finite. See? And what is finite? The finite begins from we are Gujaratis, our gross body. Gujaratis don't have gross body, gross body. A typical. See? So, when we consider ourselves to be this body, and then I am a Gujarati, I am a Bengali, I am a Marathi, I am a Tamilian, Ram, and ego becomes strong. And such people can never be happy in life. Therefore, Prayatna Shaitilya, you can be effortless only when Ananta Samapattibhyam, merge in the infinite. Ananta, infinite. Samapatti, merge. Friends, happiness is not an expression of speciality, it is an expression of commonness. Be commoner than the commonest. Many of us have got this notion that I am extraordinary. No, remain ordinary. Okay? How to remain ordinary? I'll tell you one or two techniques. Very simple technique. Number one, never be a leader. Be a follower. This technique I follow. I don't do anything. Somebody thinks that like I am in Niruben's place. Now where I have to stay, when I am coming, she has to struggle, get the room made and all that. So I mean, this room is okay? It's okay, it's okay. I don't have to do. She has to think where I have to stay. Then what food I should take, that she worries about. Then about my clothes, she worries about getting it washed, getting it ironed. What do I do? Relax. Now imagine, all these things when somebody is doing for you, you are relaxed, is it not? Apply this principle one step further. Don't think. क्या करना है? तुम बताओ, इस संडे को हम लोग बाहर जाएंगे. ओके, रिलैक्स. See, the other day I asked our Mukesh Bhai this question. Hey, you are married for so many years and yet you are happy. So what is the secret? Normally it is abnormal condition. What is the secret? So he told, he says, Swamiji, we have got good understanding, me and my wife. Understanding is, she goes her way, I follow her. Wise people are followers. They are never leaders. See, you have got a living example. Just follow. Unnecessarily small issues we start thinking, arguing. One Gujarati couple in Australia, they were married for about 7-8 years. No child. And my host, where I used to stay, he told me one day, Swamiji, there is one Gujarati couple, very sweet, both of them. But they are constantly fighting. There is no end to their fight. So I wish you could help them. I said, let them fight. Why should you worry? Unless they fight with you, let them fight. Watch from a distance. No, Swamiji, I feel very bad for them. So you please talk to them. And he called them. I said, hey, let's not sit inside the room. Let's go for a walk. So we went in a garden for a walk. And when we were going, there was one beautiful flower bed and one nice flower was there. I said, hey, what a beautiful this flower is. See how big it is. So the wife said, Swamiji, this is dahlia. I don't know any name of the fools. So dahlia. Fools with flowers. So wife said it's a dahlia. Husband said, no, it is not dahlia, it is mahalia, whatever it may be. Now, both of them started fighting on the name of that flower. No, you don't know. This I can show you. I can Google it. And she took out the iPad and fighting. And that fool was looking at the two fools. Then I understood their problem. I said, hey, I had diagnosed the problem. The solution, I said, I will not tell you the disease, but I will tell you the solution. And when I talk to somebody, I got two conditions. No discussions, no argument. Agreed. Next time I come, I must have a baby from you. But what for? I said, you will understand afterwards. That is the first criteria. Next year I went, they had a baby. They didn't come to meet me. Second year I went, then they came, baby was little grown up, maybe about 12 months, 14 months. I said, hey, how is your fighting? Swamiji, there is no chance to fight. Then I told them, see, terrorists unite us, politicians divide us. Therefore, let us invite terrorists in our country. We remain united. I said, for both of you, that child is a common enemy. Therefore, you are united. See, friends, happiness is not coming from heavens. You are the source of all happiness. Only discover that. And that can be discovered when you discard the efforts. Now what was happening with this young couple? He was trying to prove to her something. She was trying to prove something to him. And both of them were only trying to prove but never proved anything. But when they got a common enemy, they forgot their individuality and baap re aa gaya. See, friends, therefore it is in our hands whether we are happy or not. Therefore, next time you are doing yoga, only remember this thing. Prayatna Shaithilya, relax. In whichever posture you can sit, sit in that posture. Don't sit okay, I will sit, in Padmasana, like that, You sit tightly. After 3-4 seconds, oh my God, pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. And now you can't unlock it, it is locked. Who told you all these acrobatics? Don't look at these yogis on the TV. They have nothing else to do. See, because right from childhood, that is the only thing they have done. You have to do so many things. You have to get the vegetables, cut the vegetables, and also eat. See, friends, that is not yoga. Yoga is sthira sukham. You are at peace with yourself. See. Now see, those people who are at peace with themselves, they are at peace with the whole world. If I am at war with myself, I cannot be at peace with the whole world. It is something like this. Your family experiences. Bhagavan has created this world for fun. There is no other purpose. Therefore it is called as Krishna Leela, Ram Leela. When you go to see the Ram Leela, for suffering or for time pass, first time when I saw this Ram Leela in Uttar Pradesh, in Mathura or somewhere, many years before, maybe 50, 60, 70 years before. And that was my first exposure. And I was very small. And I was enchanted. How beautiful Sita ji and Hanuman ji, dialogue going on. And when there was a break, so I went near, because it was in an open ground, and in the center there was one kind of a stage. And those days electricity was not there, so big, those gas stoves were there. And I went behind to see what exactly happening. And I tell you, it has given me the vision of God. When I went there, Hanumanji and Sitaji had come down from the stage. Sitaji took out the bidi. And says, Hanuman, matches card. And Hanumanji lit the bidi and Sitaji had nice puff. Dhumrapanam, Shatagodanam, Ek Ganga Snanam. And they had their thing, and again the bell went 10. Again, hey Mate. That day I understood the real meaning of Ramayana. See, friends, do you know, when Bhagwan Ram, Sita ji and Lakshman ji, they were in Chitrakoot, after staying there for 13 comfortable years, there was no problem. 13 years, very nice vacation, no problem. 14th year, when they were out for the mission for what they have come, when Lakshmanji has gone somewhere, Bhagwan Ram told Sita ji, Dekho, you go back in your formless state and send a Xerox copy out. So Sita ji entered the fire and a fake Sita Xerox copy came out. Nobody knew this except Rama and Sita ji. Nobody knew it. Even Lakshmanji didn't know. And when Rama, Sita, Lakshman, they are going, and Sita ji said that, that deer I like so much, you kindly go and kill him. Menka Gandhi is not there, never mind, try. So, they are going. And second thing, when Ram goes away and then Marichi shouts, Hey Ram, hey Lakshman, please save me. That time, what Sita ji talks to Lakshman, Sita can never say like that. Yet that Sita said, because she was a Xerox. And then, when she was abducted by Ravana, Ravana took away a Xerox copy of Sita ji, not the original one. This was known to Rama. But how Bhagwan Rama acted, my Sita has gone, oh trees, oh plants, oh animals, oh birds, it was all Ram Leela. And afterwards, when the mission Ravan was over, thereafter, when Sita ji has to be taken, now he wants to take the Sita ji original copy to Ayodhya. So he tells now, go back to the fire, that means burn the Xerox copy and bring the original documents and then we go. So what is Ramayana? What is Krishna Leela? Everything appears to be happening, but nothing is happening. This is the only way to be happy in life. Don't take life seriously. We are here like in an audience or in a drama, like this particular situation. I am on the stage. You are in the audience. Suppose there is a kind of a scenario. The story is built up. And in that I am the hero. And I come on the stage. I am being tortured, persecuted. And I fire most pathetic dialogues. And take the glycerine and put in my eyes and weeping starts like that. And then all the audience takes out the tissue paper and start crying with the nose. These days the girls don't cry with the eyes because the eyelashes come out. Thank God they don't have artificial nose, no, that also will come out. Now when this is going on, what goes in my mind? As an actor, array dumb fellows, you are paying and crying really. I am paid, I am crying fake. In this drama, don't be in the audience, remain on the stage as an actor. An actor never reacts. Audience always reacts. And when you act, you are having freedom. And when you react, you suffer. See? Like here you are sitting. You are doing acting as if you are listening. See? And therefore you are happy. One lady told me one day very sincerely, she said, Swamiji, I'll tell you something, but don't refer me in any lecture. I said, no, I don't tell your name, because anyway I don't know your name. He said, Swamiji, when you tell the whatever things, which is the Upanishad or Gita or Panchadashi or whatever, I really enjoy, but if you ask me what I understood, I understand nothing. But she said, I get a very, very light feeling as if, all the burden is gone. What is that? your eye is dissolved. It is something like, the ice cube fell in the ocean. In due time, the ice cube dissolves in the ocean, never to reconstruct again. See, ice cube is an individuality. Ocean is a non-individualistic existence. See, friends. Therefore, the real mantra for the happiness is remain as simple as possible. Don't try to prove anything to anybody. Once I was, having some big Vedanta Sammelan in Bombay, and big stage and audience sitting. So I also went there, I was called. So I went and sat there like this. No, Swamiji, you are a speaker, you have to come and sit above. I said, okay, I came and sat. No, where is your asan? I said, what is this? No, your asan. I said, you bring it. No, who is your sevak? I said, you are my sevak. He was so frustrated. Then afterwards he told me, Swamiji, Swamis should have one sevak with himself. Then only, in the sadhu samaj, there is some kind of decorum. I said, what you are telling is true, that in Mahatmas they require, but it is your fault, you call me Mahatma. I am a CH Atma, I am not a Mahatma. Don't become anybody. If you want to be happy, don't become anybody. There was a Guru Maharaj and a disciple. They were going. Is it a sign for me to shut up? So, they were going on the banks of Ganges, and Guru Maharaj was an old fellow, and Shishya was a very young fellow. So, when they were going, it was evening. So, the Shishya said, Maharaj, we have to walk whole night again. No, beta, we can take rest here. I am old, I don't get sleep, I don't get tired. You must be tired, you are young, young people are more tired than old people. So, go and take rest. See, there is one nice machan, the raised platform made out of bamboos. In the farms, it is there like that, fields. So go and take rest there. I'll be walking here and there, don't worry about it. So this young fellow goes, oh thank God, goes and taan dupatta laid gaya. And then the owner of that place comes and he said, hey, who is here? He said, don't you see? Mahatma is there. Mahatma, dhunai. A lot of beating. And poor fellow came down. Then next day, Maharaj said, chalo beta, let's go. No Maharaj, I like this place, we'll stay more. So okay, we'll stay more. Then Maharaj, tonight you go and take rest. I will walk like that. Maharaj, all right. Maharaj goes and sits there, and he was sitting quiet, comfortably, absolutely at peace. Again that person comes with the lantern in the hand, and he, oh Maharajji, Namaskar, Chamatkar. Maharajji, where from you have come? Maharajji is not talking. See? It is better to be labelled as fool by others by keeping your mouth shut than to give confirmation by opening the mouth. So he was keeping quiet. So when he didn't speak anything, so this owner thought he's really Mahatma, great Mahatmas, they don't talk unnecessarily. Namaskar, Chamatkar, and then nice khawa and milk and banana and seva, everything was going on. Mahatma is simply sitting quiet, eating anything but not talking. Next day morning he came down. Now the Shishya thought, Dhunai ho gayi hogi. So he said, Maharaj, you are already all right. What did that fellow say to you? Nothing. He gave me fruits, he gave me milk, he did seva. Really? But why did he beat me then? So, Mahatma Gandhi said, you must have become somebody. How come? You tell me what happened. So when he came, he asked me, hey, who are you? I told you, I am a Mahatma. See, you have become a Mahatma. Don't become a Mahatma. See, is it when he asked me, I didn't talk anything. See, friends, we are all trying to become happy. Don't become happy, be happy. And being happy is our essential nature. See? And to remain happy, there is one technique which Bhagavan Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, with the verse I told you, refuse to be miserable. This is the only technique. See? Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga. When the miseries come in our life, dukkha sanyoga, viyogam, refuse to be miserable, this is called as yoga. And how this yoga can be practiced? Sa nishchena yoktavyaha yoga. Be firmly determined. May anything happen, you refuse to be miserable. That's all. See, don't cooperate with the miseries. We cooperate. See, like I come to their house, I get all the best comfortable, stay here in Ahmedabad whenever I come. If somebody asks me, Swamiji, I am going to Ahmedabad for the first time, do you suggest me some place? She says, you go to Nirubin's place, they are very good host. Now, take the other way around. When I go to their house and they are fed up of me, so I go to take bath and I am halfway and water goes away. Then I am taking food, sometimes too much of salt, sometimes too much of chilies. And I am tortured to the last. Next time somebody asks me, hey Swamiji, I am going to Ahmedabad, where do you suggest? Go anywhere, don't go there. In the same manner, when we honor miseries, when we respect miseries, any other misery passing by, hey, मैं कहाँ जाऊँ? Oh, Swamiji है ना, जा. See, friends, don't cooperate with the miseries. Simple spiritual technique. Tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sannita. Refuse. But then what will happen to the miseries? Pass on to others. See. One lady asked me this question, Swamiji, this is what is wrong you told. Make others miserable. You remain happy. I said, Mama, if you understood, you will not ask this question. If you are happy, you can never make others miserable. If you are miserable, you don't like happy people. One lady one day came, virtually caught my collar, therefore I don't have collar. She said, you are all the time teasing us, we grahasthas. Be happy all the time. Be happy. Get married and show, be happy. Now imagine, is marriage a license to be miserable or what? See, once you decide, nobody, even God cannot make you miserable. See, it is something like this, When we go to the various countries to immigration, you have to fill in some dumb forms. See? The dumbest form is USA form. They have got a very big list and the questions are very abnormal. Are you a member of active terrorist organization? Options are given, yes, no. Now, who will say yes? What they are like that. Then, are any criminal proceedings pending against you? Yes, no. Are you carrying the deadly weapons with you? Yes, no. Exactly the same way. When we entered this world, we were given a form with one question. Anityam asukham lokam imam prapya. Now you are entering an arena of miserable temporary world. Question is asked, do you want to be miserable? Options are given. Yes or no. Those who have tick mark, yes, Bhagavan says tathastu. And they are provided with all the opportunities to be miserable every now and then. Friends, we can attribute the cause of misery to others. And we are all expert in that. If I am a husband, the cause of my misery is wife. So simple. If I am a wife, the cause of my misery is husband. In this manner, we are attributing the causes to others, but we are all miserable by our own choice. Exercise your freedom. Refuse to be miserable. Make the misery miserable. See? And this is possible by a very simple thing. Don't take anybody or anything seriously in life. Don't take anybody. One example I'll tell you, this happened in Delhi. One of my very good friend, his daughter got married, and after marriage the same routine thing, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, divorce begins, it's a routine thing. So that was happening. And then my friend phoned me, Swamiji, our daughter, she is having such and such problem, please advise what we should do. I said, first of all, do not support her. You tell her that you have to manage yourself. You have gone to that house, you try to do whatever required and win over their hearts, number one. Number two, I'll talk to your daughter also and the mother-in-law also. So I spoke to the daughter. I said, look here, old people, after crossing, the ladies particularly, after crossing the age of 45, 50, their hormonal balance becomes completely upset. And therefore they are not harmonious with anything. And you are young. Your hormonal balance is okay as on now. Therefore, only way is make a fool of her. Go on praising her. Hey Mama, you are so wonderful. See, if you speak lies, you will be happy. Don't get into that funny thing, prana jai, para bachana na jai. Are bachan jao, pran ko jao. There you go. And then she started that, and then I told that mother-in-law also, I said, Mama, I have to tell you something. So come with me. I closed the door. I said, Mama, I am getting from inside a voice. Give this divine lady a mantra. She said, but I don't know. I said, no, I am not telling you. Somebody is telling me from inside. Then what should I do? I say, sit down here. And now repeat after me. Om Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. 11 times I did it. She did it. I said, now hereafter you are going to chant this mantra. There will be tremendous prosperity, joy in your house, and your daughter-in-law will serve you. Really, Swamiji? Ram 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 Suru. And as a result, what happened? That all their misunderstanding dissolved. See, friends, if we have decided that neither I will remain miserable, nor will pass on miseries to others, we have learned the secret of being happy, not becoming happy. So, take a firm decision today. Put your right hand on your left heart. Don't put on somebody else's heart. Okay? And repeat after me. I'll say one mantra for 3 times. Then also you say. And then I'll explain you. This is a Maha Mantra for remaining eternally happy. Okay? What is the date today? I forget. Repeat after me. 18th September 2014. Okay, 18th October 2014. 18th October 2014. 18th October 2014. Now understand the meaning of this mantra. You are not going to talk anything that has happened before this date. You are not going to talk anything that has happened before this date. स्वामी जी कल हमारी वेडिंग एनिवर्सरी है. अरे बिफोर दिस डेट डोंट टॉक. If you remain in the utter today, you have nothing to talk. Be very attentive. When we talk to others, we talk about our past. When we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. Observe this. This is how the mind survives. Mind cannot survive in the utter present. In the utter present, it is only happiness. There is no mind. No mind happiness is the real happiness. The happiness with the mind is an illusion of happiness. See, friends, now what is to be done? These two mantras try. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? I guarantee you, in 99% cases, you will get a reply, no need. कहना नहीं चाहिए पड़ोसी की बहू अच्छी है. अरे कहना नहीं चाहिए. You know, why don't you keep your mouth shut? See, friends, this is very simple mantra. Before you talk to anybody on any topic, ask this question. Is it necessary to talk? Without any efforts, you will start remaining in the present. Now, second mantra. Stop talking to yourself. Stop talking. And you can do it. Don't say you can't do it. We'll do it right away. Next 20 seconds, do not talk to yourself. Stop. Experiment over. Did I tell you, don't talk among yourself? I didn't tell you, don't talk among yourself. But when you stop talking to yourself, you don't want to talk to others also. Observe this. Do these two things in life for the unlimited happiness. Mantra is unlimited. This is a very simple mantra. Before we talk to others, ask a question. And stop talking to yourself. And start with few places where you talk maximum to yourself. Which are the places, Swamiji, we talk maximum to ourselves? Commode. Do you sit there quiet? No. Some people, they want newspaper. Highly literate people. See, friends, once you start this, two things, your mind will start dissolving. And when mind dissolves, it is something like when you are on the surface of the sea, there are many waves buffeting you. But the same spot, you dive little deep into the ocean, in the deep ocean there are no waves. In the same manner, when you are at the surface of your personality, there will be agitations and miseries. Go deep within you. There are no agitations, no miseries, only infinite happiness. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.